All right, well, we're probably going to have to deal with our visitor here, preferably quietly.
We don't know how many more are coming.
So
we need to be ready to move Cheryl.
Well, you're the strongest. You're the strongest one here. Pick her up.
I mean, I could. I'm just afraid of her wound reopening.
Well, are you afraid of all of us dying?
Yes.
Well, then pick her up because we're leaving out the front door.
Okay, someone grab my bike.
Back away from the door a bit.
Is there a backpack inside this house?
Sure.
Tony's going to quickly gather up as much of the food as he can inside the backpack. He's going to then heft the bike.
Tony's not going to be able to put much food in it, especially for 4 of you. You may be looking at best maybe like 3 days of food, particularly in each for like the hurriedness of it. That's very generous.
That's fine. That's more than nothing.
While he's doing that, I'll start throwing crap into mine if they'll allow me to help.
And Potman's going to be picking up Cheryl and making sure that she's not roughed up too much because seriously, she has a gaping leg wound.
All right.
Okay.
Like, he's seriously concerned
Potman.
about that.
Potman. Quickly, get Aiden's gun.
Right. And
Also, I will pick up Cheryl's shotgun, hold it in one hand, while I'm hefting the bike with the other.
Out of her arms, even if she's passed out, death grip.
You know, Potman's gonna try and fire.
Okay, if she's got the death grip on, well, it's fine then. He's got the bike over his left shoulder, the pistol in his right. He's like, let's move. Wearing his nice. So what?
How many bullets does that gun have?
The shotgun has 1.
No, the 10 millimeter.
10 millimeter.
I don't have.
If you check it, the 10 millimeter is loaded with 1 magazine that looks like it has a few rounds out of it, so it has 12 of 15. A cursory glance would find another 2 magazines next to it, one of which only has 6 rounds in it, and the other is full with 15.
Does Potman have any skill in guns?
No, and you don't want him to shoot.
Yeah, he probably has no knowledge of guns, so he's probably just grabbing things at random.
I know, people know what magazines look like. You guys don't have any computer skill, but I would still say that you're better at it than Byron is.
References. Well, there you go. And we're going to carefully dismantle the front barricade, and then we're going to exfiltrate out the front door.
Okay, how is Cheryl being carried out of this?
Fireman's carry.
Who's carrying her?
Potman.
Potman.
Yep.
Potman's strength is all of 3.
3,
Okay.
yeah. Potman's the most physically fit.
Right.
She's also, I think the tallest person was Fletch is tall.
So Cheryl weighs 170 pounds. Say that puts you at least into over your normal carrying capacity straight up. Go ahead and take a look.
Would that require a check to even lift?
I think that's how the system looks. A character can push the limits and try to lift more by passing a simple strength test. So go ahead and give me a simple strength test, Aaron. 1d10 plus 6. Go ahead and roll another d10.
Nice.
Okay, 16. That's your 4th level of success that allows you to lift up to 40% more than you normally could. This is going to cost you 4d4 endurance points. Okay. 12 endurance points.
Wait, how much does that leg weigh?
Oh, the
Well,
leg.
it's
No. No. Not even trying that on me. That's 12 endurance points, but
a leg is a significant
weighs
portion of your
exactly
body
19
weight.
not even
pounds.
trying that on me.
Weighs exactly 19 pounds, leaving you 1 pound over maximum.
But at any rate, even if you're not just carrying Cheryl, you got all the other things on you too.
Seriously though, Cheryl's character sheet should be updated soon to represent that change in weight.
At any rate, Eugene manages in a feat of strength to heft Cheryl along with all the other things he'll be bringing with him.
He's man-moding it.
Uh-huh. Fucking Eugene.
All
The
right.
incredible strength of Potman at display.
And he's just leaving behind the metal, assuming none of it has been actually finished into an armor piece.
Yeah, now that it's been finished.
Yeah, fuck that.
Okay. The barricade is relocated. Enough so that you folks can make your escape out there. As awkwardly positioned as you folks are, well, with the bicycle and everything, and carrying a person, you all may move your tokens to the small gray square below the town map.
Uh-oh. Why am I... What? Oh.
Not the gray square.
Perhaps
Zoom out. Zoom out.
I have zoomed out. It's
Perhaps I should have been the one to move you. Let me go ahead and take care of that.
Oh,
for
apparently
you.
I was taking Aiden's body with me as well.
There we go.
Sweet,
I forget that it's difficult for folks to relocate the bodies or anything through those.
Through fog of war.
Yep. You folks managed to spirit off. Where are we going?
East?
Always
Yeah.
to the east.
Okay.
We're going east.
You folks.
Let's
level
go
up.
northeast, even.
What do we see as we barge out of this house?
I mean, after all, we have been meaning to go to the town hall and Civil War monument.
There are no Zeds or whatever the hell PCP hobos directly sort of in front of you. It is sort of the jungle of mishmash cars. There are shapes and figures, but none so strong enough to immediately impede your passage. Whatever ones were knocking at the back of the house were not there to accost you as you leave. That being said, you folks do move fairly slow, and you are not at all stealthy, but with one person carrying another person, and another person pushing a bicycle, along with all the other supplies, he's not that strong.
The plan is we find another house to hole up.
And of course, every square moved will consume 1 endurance point from the group.
Not Cheryl. Cheryl's not doing
Cheryl.
shit.
Cheryl. No, Cheryl has other problems.
I'm perfectly fine.
Yeah. So
You're not. You shouldn't even be moved right now.
So you folks said east, huh? You guys want to go like east? Okay, east is fine.
Okay, we're probably be heading northeast-ish.
Okay.
Basically, we're going to be looking for a house that looks like it has no zombies around it.
Of
And
course.
ideally, a house that looks like it's big enough in dimensions that if we stayed in the center, no zombies could get close enough to detect us.
Ooh. Let's see with
Unlikely
that
as
roll.
that might be.
With that roll, okay. Welp. Let me go ahead and relocate all of you kids again.
Uh-oh, it's the battle map time.
And I should probably add a few decorations for this, if you will but give me a humble little moment here. I'll add a few little decorations for the purposes of all this. We'll throw one there. I'll throw one there. You guys are traveling along the road thoroughfare thing
Hey, it's
look,
my
Tony's car.
to symbolize all of the jungle and shit. Yes, I just copy pasted some cars.
Including Tony's.
Absolutely, it's all
Hey,
copy
dead battery car should be burned to pieces car.
Cool. I love my Walkman in there.
Yep. Where,
Walk is broken.
where it ends up being as you all are trying to hurry and push, not at all stealthy, something has caught onto you, and it closes at a pretty swift and pretty quick rate.
Oh god,
And
dog.
they're coming from different directions.
Swift and quick.
Swift and quick,
Oh
yes.
god.
It's a
No.
puma.
No.
These creatures appear to be dogs what with their mangy, blood-matted fur, moving faster, almost as quickly as the rats the group had fought not so long ago. Lips curled in a snarl, the teeth showing, caked in blood, the eyes glistening with a golden film. And they are most desirous. And with that, we are going to head into initiative for you folks. Well, which means that Trusty Tony gets to go first.
What about Potman?
Potman will be doing melee, so unless he wants to use the 10mm pistol, and the ranged folks always act before the melee folks.
I actually was thinking he would do that.
Sure, you can definitely do range, though.
Just because I have a hard time picturing how he's going to use his baseball bat with Cheryl thrown over her shoulder.
Sure, definitely. In that case, that's going to be counting as encumbering you while you're carrying her, so it's going to be a penalty on your attacking and shit.
Yeah, no,
So
I'm not
maybe
actually
the
thinking I'll
front
hit
back and the
like
everything else.
at all, but rolls will be made.
Right. Then in that case, you folks can go ahead and make initiative checks. 1d10 plus your dexterity, plus any other miscellaneous initiative bonus you might have.
Let's go hang out.
I don't think Rule of 10 applies to initiative checks. We're gonna say it doesn't, just for convenience.
Well, then he's going first regardless.
Well, I don't have fast
Well,
reaction.
I don't
Yeah.
think you know how fast these dogs
Oh,
are.
gotcha.
Yeah. Let's see here. That's gonna be Eugene, then Tony, then that's definitely going to be Jeremy. With we'll say
crap.
all of the dogs act after.
I forgot. Fast reaction time actually gives a +1 on fear tests.
It does.
I forgot about that. It wouldn't have
Oh
changed.
crap! I
It
forgot about that too.
It wouldn't have changed. It wouldn't have changed anything, but
Alas.
It would have meant I got a 0 instead of a -1.
Alright. Declaring intentions. These folks are at short range.
Let's see. I haven't used guns yet, so does it take an action to aim?
yeah.
It,
Well,
Kind of.
aiming itself does not take an action. However, your attack roll is not made until the end of the initiative. So all of the dogs would get to act first before you shot.
Ah,
You can fire multiple times, and each subsequent one has a -1 cumulative.
but the initial one doesn't.
Right. So it'll be -0,
Huh.
-1, -2, -3, etc.
And let's see. How big of a penalty is Potman taking for carrying?
I'm checking the encumbrance situation right now for you. Let me go ahead and sift through a bit to that section.
Because I'm already down to a +1 for the -2 from not being proficient in this.
Let's see here. Let's see here. Heavily encumbers. What the hell section is that in? Where? Damn it, I already lost the encumbrance section. We're going to say, given the situation, given the whole balancing act and everything, he's pretty heavily encumbered, what with the hulks that he's doing. We're going to say that he is heavily encumbered and he is taking very heavily. We're going to say he's taking a -4 for that. It's
Okay, so
very-
yeah, he's got a cumulative
Yeah.
-3, which means
Yep.
really my only chance is
Yep.
rolling a 10 and
he's
rolling well
and
on
he's
the
not
reroll.
proficient in the weapon, of course.
Exactly, so a total of -3.
Uh-huh.
All modifiers and bonuses accounted for. So yeah, Potman's gonna fire like 5 times to that dog on the right.
Okay. He can certainly. Which one? The dog closest to him?
there's 2 dogs on your right.
Oh, there's one above as well.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Yeah, let's say to the bottom right.
Okay. 5 times. In that case, you would go ahead and make 5 attack rolls with each one.
On my actual rolling turn.
Yeah, on your actual rolling turn. Now, that's just you declaring. Okay. Tony?
Tony's gonna fire 3 times at that dog on the bottom left.
Okay. Fletch?
3 times top right.
Sure.
Shooting. Pew pew.
All right.
Pew, 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 pew.
The dogs know what they're going to do, in which case we get to our acting thing here. Potman, let it fire. 5 attack rolls, and they take cumulative penalties the further you go up. They're at short range, so no bonuses or penalties from that.
Right, so the first one is going to be a -3, and the final one should be at -7? Yeah.
Yeah.
Guess I should have declared aiming at the head, huh?
Ah, crap, that should have been a minus.
It doesn't matter.
That was a 2.
I understand.
Oh,
That's it's a possible. You'll need to roll another d10. Okay, no. Okay. 5 booming shots ring from the 10mm pistol. All of them wild and not hitting their mark.
Yeah!
As
Potman.
Potman is not used to the recoil of the weapon at all. He's not used to trying to shoot, particularly with a heavy body over one
Struggling
shoulder.
just to not tip over.
Yeah. They are wild shots indeed. Trusty Tony.
first shot.
That is most certainly a hit.
You want to hit 1d10 for location now?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and do 1d10 for location. That is, we'll say it's front right leg.
Oh god, I hit a paw.
I'm really hoping it does a faceplant as a result of this.
Let me just get back to the 9mm section in the book, because I keep forgetting the damage values.
How about we do the rest of your hits first before we deal with damage?
Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Alright.
And you can press up, the up arrow, when you're like on the chat bar, and that'll allow you to cycle through prior input. Okay.
Nope.
That is a headshot. And your third attack roll?
That was the roll of 10.
Oh,
Go on.
you're right.
I will take the headshot, but I want to be honest with that.
no.
I want to be honest, that was for the
You
roll
are
of 10.
most certainly correct, yes. Go ahead and do it. That is another leg. That is the back right leg.
Nope.
And your third shot is a miss. Okay, let's go ahead and do damage for your 2 successful hits.
And I found my damage chart. D6 times 4, plus I had like some level of successes. 2 14s. Does that give me an extra dice?
Let's see here. For that, no. It would just be, if you were trying to accomplish like a tricky shot or something. That would be what
Okay.
you would have needed.
D6 times 4. Alright then. 16. 20.
Okay. This dog is going down then as you blow off both its front left and front right legs. Severely reducing speed.
Well, I'm down to 6 rounds left.
See, now I want to see it do one of those things where some like crippled dogs will get up on 2 paws and start running.
Well, that's the
That
thing. It
would
doesn't
be
have
terrifying.
It doesn't have the back 2 paws. It's a little bit hard.
It's also, this thing is also considerably less intelligent than a normal dog.
That doesn't change that it would be terrifying.
Alright, that is the end.
What's with Tony and shooting the legs off things?
I know.
Everyone's the legs
He's
off.
a
And-
mean son of a bitch.
Fletch, it's your turn.
Alright, so 3 shots.
Mm-hmm. Come on, Aiden clone.
Not a clone, it's only a half somewhat
That
copy.
5-dex 8 include.
That's right.
It's half
He's from the
recycled.
same model. There we go.
Tony's gonna.
Same-
If,
The
if,
same
Tony-
chassis.
if Tony survives this, he's putting points into guns. Well, yeah. Roll that.
Potman survives 2 more
Roll a 10
sessions.
again?
He's putting
Okay.
points into guns.
Alright. We have no additional extra from that roll of 10. Okay, give me some
Nope.
hit locations.
Is that 3 hits?
2 hits.
Yep.
Oh, does that the one not work?
Yeah, the one does work. Yeah, those are 3 hits.
Respect Effectively.
Okay, that we're looking at a upper right paw shot, a lower right paw shot, and then a headshot.
Well, on the bright side, on the bright side, Potman.
I guess.
Well,
Okay.
at least the headshot
Head,
was the high one.
The neither leg is sufficiently removed, but the head is. Go ahead and give me a description. You've killed this thing.
For putting down a dog, huh?
Mm-hmm.
He's fires 3 shots at it. The first 2, I think, hitting legs. First 2 hitting legs slow it down. It's kind of delayed for a moment before the 3rd shot puts it out of its misery.
Okay. The last active dog does not have enough speed to close the distance and attack, but it is firmly within point blank, and it is angling for Potman, who appears to be the slowest and most encumbered of the group. This leads us back to declaring.
Jesus fucking Christ.
So, what's the bonus for point blank?
Point blank
Plus-
gives you a +1, and
So
increases
he's
your
only at a-
multiplier.
So he's only at a -2.
Yeah.
What kind of action is it to move?
It's not really an action to move. I would say for the purposes of you that if you wanted to move and shoot, you wouldn't be able to get far enough away that it wouldn't be able to move and attack you.
Okay.
It moves too fast, and with you being so encumbered, you move too slow.
Yeah, the thought is more just to make Fletch the closer target.
You could certainly do so. By moving, though, you would incur an additional -2 penalty to your ranged attack roll.
Just
I
throw
see.
Cheryl at as an improvised weapon.
That could
She's
work.
like 170 pounds. She'll crush it.
That is not impossible.
It's also 6 foot tall.
That is not impossible, no. No. Would say that,
Okay,
given the fact that you are already exerting yourself by carrying her, the throw would not be that far, but it would be sufficient enough, you feel.
Throw the dog.
You wouldn't, like, hit the dog and deal any damage,
Aaron, I got
but...
this. Throw the bike at it.
That's his baby.
You're the one carrying the bike.
No, I put it back on the...
So what are we doing, Aaron?
I'll be right back. I've got to go get lunch.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Potman will fire 3 times at the thing.
Okay, that's fine. Tony fucking is amazed at this shit. At the crippled dog, he's making fun of it. Fletch.
Tony's such a cruel-hearted man.
Uh-huh.
He is cruel.
2 shots at the close dog's head.
Okay. In that case, Potman, let her rip.
The best.
Nope. Potman shots once again, poorly balanced.
He's lucky not to shoot himself with a roll like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shot Cheryl in the head, thus ending a future problem.
Giving Grimith ideas.
More like shot her in the other leg. By the way, she's fine.
That is a 1 I see there.
I did take off the prone dog. Doesn't
Oh,
matter.
yeah, that is a 1. I should roll again. Wow!
See how low we can make this roll go.
Technically, you are supposed to, yeah.
Sorry, I am returned from
It's fine.
laundry time.
It's okay. Tony, go ahead and deduct another bullet from your magazine, Jordan.
I'm going to assume you rolled for me.
Yes, that's a headshot. Dog, the prone dog is dead.
Well, all right.
Swivels his gun.
Jeremy. Oh, the excitement.
So what did Potman do on his turn?
Missed.
Shot 3 times. Got like a minus, I don't know, a bajillion on one of his rolls.
Your turn's a 7.
We're really
So-
lucky that Potman didn't kill any of us.
Is it point blank for me there, Grim?
Sure.
Oh, he still have someone he could have killed.
2 headshots.
There's no need to roll damage. Give me a description.
As this dog is charging at Potman.
I suppose you can roll damage.
This dog is charging at Potman. He's firing wildly, trying to protect himself. Just, right before it can jump up, it just takes 2 in the side of the head and falls limp at his feet.
Yeah. Go ahead and do that damage roll for me.
Potman's gonna give a little fucking scream.
Yeah.
Dude, Potman has pissed away 8 shots at this thing as it keeps getting closer and closer.
And certainly
then
with
Fletch
the
just
collapse of
turns and pop.
And with the combining of that and the stress of the situation, I want Potman and as well as Fletch to go ahead and make some difficult willpower tests. Wasn't necessary in the heat of the moment, the stress of the situation, but now that you get to reflect.
And that bonus from fast reaction time applies.
Yes, absolutely. It applies to all fear tests.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
Potman manages to keep it together. It must be the weight of Cheryl on his shoulders.
Grounding.
See? Jeremy, however, let's see. 1d10 minus 2. Shaken for a few seconds. Perhaps the concepts of flying zombie dogs are a little unsettling for him, but he manages to recover.
He shows a physical shiver of like, ugh.
And Tony's just like, feels pretty
So,
good.
Potman says, after he's got a second to cool down, he goes, so, that's rats and cows and people and dogs. And
So we have
there isn't a zoo here, is
Cougars
there?
with thumbs.
I'm pretty certain a town of 1,200 people doesn't have a zoo, Potman.
Hey,
We haven't seen a cat
I
yet,
think
so I'm
that's
not...
like racist or something.
He's actually going to hit him in the back of the head. Do you want me to carry your bike for you?
Yes.
Okay. Now be a good boy, and we're going to keep walking.
Oh, and Fletcher, you're my new best friend. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Listen, don't grow too attached to Potman. He does this with everyone he meets.
I was gonna
Does
die,
what?
and you saved me.
Just kind of pat him on the back, like, sure thing, man. Not a problem.
Okay, listen, Potman. We're going to have to teach you how to shoot a gun.
Yeah. Okay.
Later.
Yeah. Killer MacGannigan.
So-
Slinging guns.
So back to the group then. Where are we heading? You guys are standing in the middle of the street. Numerous shots, many of them wild, had been fired.
I think we go northeast.
Potman's shoulder's kind of given out here. Don't have to make any sort of rolls or lose any more endurance yet, but his Herculean strength cannot go forever.
Northeast, you guys? Is that fine? Team?
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Okay,
Sounds good.
That's one more endurance point across the board.
Wait,
Except
you're saying he might be a McGann slinger?
No.
Oof.
Ah,
Never again.
Can I declare
I'm gonna
actions
weaponize
against
these
Potman?
things.
Can I just take a feat? Favorite enemy, Potman?
Alright, so you guys can definitely move, and you've lost another point of endurance in the process. What are you doing now?
I don't know how. I don't think we can go across all the way across town.
I'm thinking prowling around and trying to find another place to hunker down.
I think we're gonna
Yeah.
search around here to look for a workable house to hunker down for a day in, or at least a
Potman's
couple hours.
endurance is really starting to give out,
Yeah.
so
Yes,
he's just
At least a bit of time.
So,
We're down 3 EP now.
you've only lost 2 endurance points, yeah.
but
How are you
Potman
tracking
also
it on
has
a
12
card
Yeah,
here?
So, how are you going to go about the process of looking for this place? I mean, this town looks pretty ramshackle, and you managed to luck out with that safe house you folks left. The storefronts and places around here, as Fletch could certainly tell you, not as in even remotely of a good condition. There are quite a few folks who attempted to make their stands against their friends and loved ones, and their houses were broken into.
Yeah, Katrina Riders wouldn't go into those storefronts.
Potman will make the comment of, If we can find like some kind of like cart or something, I can tow Cheryl around on the bike. That'll make
You
us
mean like a
able to go a
shopping
lot
cart?
further. Yeah, sure. Okay.
We're gonna look for a shopping cart.
But they've always got that shitty wheel that makes a ton of noise.
No shopping carts here, unfortunately. There's not that big of like a grocery store to warrant them. Anyone who would buy from there can easily walk with a few bags back to their residence. No shopping cart support.
Is there a? I was about to say, is there a garage nearby that someone does mechanical work for them, just like the gas station already blew up?
Also, so it's given that it's we'll say it's still lightly raining. We're actually we'll put this first in Potman's hands, and that even though you have survival forest, we'll say that'll apply. 1d10 plus perception plus your survival, Aaron.
Go, Potman.
Okay.
Man.
So just plus the survival?
1d10 plus your intelligence plus your survival
Okay.
forest skill. We'll say that applies. Okay. Potman manages to find or spot a serviceable, open, one-car garage. It looks pretty shabby. Shelves are pretty ramshackle and discarded, and definitely looks as if combat had taken place in there. But it's currently vacant,
Okay.
and you folks can manage to dart in there out of the drizzle.
Okay. I'll sit here for a bit. Is there one of those carts that the mechanics roll around in to get under cars?
No.
Okay. There goes my great plan.
Is there a kid's skateboard?
No.
What do we see in this garage?
As I said, it's really roughed up. Like, folks had tried to take tools, or maybe there was fights in here. There's definitely smears of what you would say are blood on the floor of the garage. And a skateboard missing a wheel.
Damn it! Wait a minute.
3 wheels is pretty good.
3 wheels pretty good. Could I, with my mechanic skills, use something wheel-like to replace the missing wheel?
What do you have in mind?
Well, this is a garage. I know everything's been tossed around. People have taken stuff, but there's got to be something here that can be used as a even
What
just
about like a toolbox wheel?
could do
Would that
that.
be small enough?
Might be too small, but we have to try.
Sure. You can give me a 1d10 plus your intelligence plus your mechanics skill minus 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes. Okay, this is actually a pretty good roll for me, but the -2 is going to hinder this. Or not.
Okay. With second level success there, you not only manage to call this together, but you make it serviceable enough. It only tilts a little bit.
If I had a little bit more time, I could make it better. Here. Potman. And then Potman rides off to the sunset on a
Yes.
skateboard. You wanted a skateboard.